If you're looking to move to a suburb here in Georgia that offers you more house for your money, larger lot sizes, and also lower property taxes compared to the Metro Atlanta area, well, look no further because I've actually found it for you. It's called Dallas, Georgia. You're really going to enjoy Dallas because it has that nice, small, quiet town vibe with a lot of parks and trails for your outdoor lovers. Also, it's located northwest of Atlanta, while still close enough to Atlanta for commuters. In today's map tour, we're going to break it all down for you to show you why so many buyers are attracted to Dallas, Georgia. So by the end of the video, you have all the information that you need to know to determine if Dallas is the right suburb for you and your family. So let's check it out.
Okay, let's jump on my computer here. Let's take a look at Dallas, Georgia. This is going to be the suburb that we're going to be discussing today here on the map tour. It's outlined here in red. You can see that Dallas, Georgia is located northwest of Atlanta. And if I zoom in a little bit here, you can see the area that we're going to be discussing today. Dallas is located in Paulding County, and actually Dallas is the county seat for Paulding County. So in Dallas, you'll find the courthouse, you'll find all the county government office and buildings here. So that's where everything is held right here in Dallas, Georgia, related to the government and the courthouses. Dallas was incorporated as a city in 1854, and as of 2025, the estimated population for Dallas was a little bit over 15,000 people live in Dallas. This really reflects a nice steady growth of trending in population. Since 2020, the population was a little bit over 14,000 people. So more and more people are moving to Dallas, Georgia. And today we'll be diving into what are some of the key factors that are really contributing to people moving to Dallas from some of these other suburbs around Dallas. As they're getting more populated, people are finding Dallas for several reasons that we'll be discussing here on our map tour. Now, as the latest data, basically the median age of residents that live in Dallas is about 35.3 years of age at the time of this video. And also the Dallas housing market is much more affordable compared to other suburbs like Kennesaw here, also Marietta, and also Smyrna. And also the people that move to Dallas find that the overall cost of living is much more affordable here. So it's really attractive to buyers who are looking for affordability and overall cost to live, and also affordability in the housing that they're looking to purchase. Realtor.com reported as of early 2025 that the median list price in Dallas was approximately $387,100, and also the median sold price during this same time frame here in Dallas was $360,000. You'll find in Dallas that the residents that live in Dallas, the significant portion of the people that live there do commute to work. Many of them do travel into Atlanta, which is right here, as I said. Dallas is northwest of Atlanta. Also, a lot of people do work at the Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, which is right here in Atlanta. It is the largest employer here in Georgia. But also another thing that you'll see that a lot of residents, the reason why they do move out to Dallas is that they don't all have to commute to Atlanta to be able to find work. We have some really great suburbs around Dallas. You got Marietta right here, which is a really short commute to get there. A lot of opportunity for work right there in the Marietta area. Also, you got Smyrna here. And also another big business district is right here in the Vinings area, which is right here in Cobb County. And here in Vinings area, you do have the Cumberland area, which is really recognized as one of the Atlanta's significant business hubs. So really, if residents that live in Dallas really have a lot of different options, so they don't have to all travel into Atlanta. So that makes it really attractive to buyers that do live in Dallas. They're able to find work in some of these surrounding suburbs. Now let's take a look at what is the distance from Dallas to Atlanta. You're probably asking yourself, well, what is the distance, Matthew? How long would it take if I did have to find work in Atlanta? How long would it take for me to drive there if I did live in Dallas? And right now, if you do look here on Google Maps, right now it's about a 49-minute drive. And that right here, you can see here, a lot of blue, so that's good, not much congestion going on. But we always encourage our residents, especially if you're looking to move to Dallas from out of the state or a different part of Georgia, we'd recommend that you do take a look at the different traffic patterns, especially in the morning during peak time and also in the afternoon, just to see what the true distance and the time of the commute. But that's about right, about 45 to 49-minute drive commute into the city of Atlanta. So you can see not too bad of a drive, but still a little bit further out than some of these other surrounding suburbs like Marietta, Smyrna. But a lot of people, if you're looking for affordability, Dallas, Georgia is definitely a great place to look in regards to housing and overall cost. Now, I also like to show you some other areas that you might be interested in looking at. For one, you might be saying, okay, Matthew, I have to go to the airport due to work, so I have to go there once a week or several times a month. And again, the airport is just a little south of downtown Atlanta. It's about right here. So if you were traveling from Dallas, if you lived in Dallas and you're wondering what was the commute time to the airport is about 55-minute drive from Dallas to the airport. Also, if you're wondering, Matthew, I'd like to go to Truist Park, see a Braves game. Truist Park is located right here where 75 and 285 meets. And if you're interested in a Braves game, go to Truist Park. From Dallas, it's only about a 45-minute commute from Dallas to the park. And also, if you do have, we sometimes have some football fans that want to go to a Falcon game. And the football stadium is located right over here, close to the Georgia Aquarium. That's where the Falcons play football. And also we do have the Atlanta United soccer team there. And if you were traveling from Dallas and you wanted to go to one of those games, it is about a 45-minute commute from Dallas. So not too bad of a drive, especially if you're looking at these different areas. And also the one last thing, if you're interested in going to Six Flags is right here. A lot of people are familiar with Six Flags. I know myself, when I lived in Florida, we would come up to Atlanta all the time and be able to go to Six Flags. It is a major theme park with a whole bunch of rides. So if you're interested in going on roller coasters, we'd highly recommend, if you ever visit Atlanta, to check out Six Flags. And to commute to Six Flags from Dallas is only a 35-minute commute, so not really too bad. So I just want to highlight these different areas. A lot of times people are asking us when they're calling myself or one of my team members, how far are these different areas, or they're commenting on some of our other YouTube videos. So we always like to cover these different places that people are interested in possibly commuting to where they live. Now, if you're going to fly into the Atlanta International Airport, again, as I show you, is right here. And you're going to meet either myself or one of my team members out here in Dallas. The easiest and best way to get out to Dallas from the Atlanta airport, as you come out of the Atlanta airport, you would want to take Highway 20, which goes east and west. And actually Highway 20 goes in this direction and it takes you all the way out to Alabama. But once you get to US Route 278, which is right here, you would want to take 278, and this takes you directly into the downtown Dallas area. So that is going to be the best way for you to get to Dallas if you're going to be meeting myself or one of my team members and you're going to be flying into the airport.
By the way, my name is Matthew. I'm a real estate agent here in Georgia. I also moved to Georgia from Florida over 16 years ago and been loving it ever since. And welcome to my channel, North Georgia Life, where we cover everything there is to know about living in North Georgia and the surrounding suburbs, including the best neighborhoods, things to do, so you get a really good idea what it's like living here. Make sure to subscribe below so you'll be the first to learn about the current market here in Dallas, Georgia. My team and I love helping people just like you make a move here, even if that's in 5 days or 9 months. So give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. You can even schedule a Zoom call with us. All our contact information is right here on the screen. We'd love to help you make a smooth move here to Dallas.
Okay, let's take a look at all the main highways and roads that go in through Dallas and around Dallas. It just makes it much easier if you're looking at some neighborhoods or communities online. Maybe you're looking to move to Dallas from another state or maybe another part of Georgia. We always like to share with you these different roads and arteries, especially if you have to commute into Atlanta or if you have to commute to some of the surrounding suburbs. It's always good to be mindful of where these different roads are. We always want to educate our buyers if they are picking a certain neighborhood or a certain community. It's not too far off where they need to commute to. We hear a lot of times from buyers who are contacting us that are moving from other areas. That was one thing that they wish that they were educated about from their other agent that they're moving from. So we always think it's a value for you to know where some of the main roads and arteries are. So the main road first is, again, this is US Route 278. This comes in from the city of Atlanta, and it comes through Dallas, and then it continues out in this direction here. If you have to work or you consider working in Marietta, one of the main roads we would recommend you take a look at is 120 here. This is probably going to be one of your best options to get into Marietta because it takes you through West Marietta, and then it continues on to the downtown Marietta area. If you're coming from this direction here, this road here that goes into Dallas is known as Buchanan Highway, also known as 120. Once it crosses over 278 and goes into Dallas, it turns into Buchanan Street. And also this other little road here that goes through Dallas. On this side of Dallas, the downtown area, it's known as West Memorial Drive. And then once you go through the downtown area and you continue on this side, it's considered East Memorial Drive. This is another main road that comes in from the north into Dallas. It is known as 61. It's known as Confederate Avenue. And also, let's see here, we got this one here. This is another main road that comes up into this direction into the Dallas area. And this is known as Billerica Highway, also known as 61. So those are all the main different roads and highways to be aware of if you're looking to move to the Dallas, Georgia area. Okay, let's look at the downtown area of Dallas. And I'm going to zoom in here so you can sort of see the downtown area. Dallas does have a really nice, charming, historic downtown area. If you're looking for more of a nightlife, a lot of activities in the downtown area, Dallas, Georgia really doesn't have that type of downtown area. Maybe you're looking at some other different suburbs, like Marietta has a really good, vibrant, active downtown area with a lot of different restaurants and stores and concert events going on. What people who move to Dallas, what they find out and what they learn is that really Dallas is more of a quiet downtown area and also just an overall quiet area. But they still have some annual festivals and events here. So it's not completely boring there, but it is much a quiet area for people to live. But the good thing, as you saw here, if you did want to go to Marietta, or also if you want to go to Powder Springs, or if you wanted to go to Rockmart, which is over here in this direction, heading out towards the northwest area, there are some nice suburbs around you where you have a little bit more of a vibrant nightlife in regards to restaurants and shopping that really Dallas, Georgia doesn't have. So I'm going to zoom in here so we can see what the downtown area. Let's take a look here. This is the Clerk of Courts here. Let me zoom back out. Let's take a look here. This is what I wanted to show you. So here's some nice pictures now. You can sort of see the downtown area. It does have a little nice green space, a water fountain here. They do have the Dallas Theater. So there is a Dallas Theater here in the downtown area. I want to show you some of their different pictures here of the downtown area. Also, they do, as I shared with you, do have some annual festivals, events, especially during the Christmas time here in the downtown area. I wanted to show you the city of Dallas. They got some really nice pictures here, just so you get some street views of the downtown area. This has some really nice street views here. Got a nice downtown area with the clock here, the courthouse. You can see here where they got some annual festival events where people come down and visit. Also, you know, as I shared with you, Dallas is a nice quiet downtown area and also just a quiet community here. So a lot of people do enjoy that type of aspect of Dallas, but it is very family friendly. The people that live there do enjoy different events and activities that are held here in the downtown area. Let me click out of here. Also, I want to click over here. They also do here in the downtown area have the Dallas Farmers Market. So that's one of the things I really enjoy about living in Georgia, especially moving here from Florida, is all the different farmer markets that each of these different suburbs have here in Georgia, especially in the North Georgia area. One of the things I really enjoy about living in Georgia is all the fresh vegetables, and also the beef here is really fresh. You can go to the butcher and get some really fresh food here, and that's one of the things I really enjoy about living here in Georgia, especially moving here from Florida. Now, one of the things that residents that move to Dallas, Georgia really enjoy is all the outdoor activities, especially the parks and trails here. And Dallas has really been intentionally planning on really connecting some of the parks. It's actually in development here that they're creating a nice little greenway in connecting some of the parks here. I want to show you what some of the parks here, the parks that they're connecting is the Sarah Babb Park and also the Silver Comet Trail. So I want to show you what the parks here that they're connecting. So what it's doing is really creating a nice little greenway where people that live here in Dallas can go out and really enjoy the greenway, the trails, and the parks, and they're interconnected. That's really what their master plan is going to be, is connecting this nice greenway with these different parks, so the residents that live here can really enjoy some of the outdoor activities, and also some of the residents that do live in the surrounding area can also enjoy these different parks and greenways. So let me click on this first one. As I share with you, it's called the Sarah Babb Park. This is the city's primary park. It has tennis courts, has playgrounds, has some baseball fields, also has a swimming pool here. Here's the baseball fields showing the kids here. And also does have some trails that people can enjoy here at this park. But this is the premier park for the city. Also, if you do zoom in here, the downtown area, the Dallas city does have a downtown city park that people that are closer to the downtown area can enjoy. And also they do have this Dallas dog park. So if you do have dogs, you want to bring your dogs down here to the dog park, great opportunity for different residents that do have pets to come down here and meet some of the other residents that live in Dallas that also have pets that go to the Dallas dog park. The other trail here, as I share with you, that is connected with the Sarah Babb Park is right here. It's called the Silver Comet Trail. And this is really a nice trail. There's several different things that people can do here. They can cycle, they can walk on the trail. So it has some really nice paved trails suitable for all ages and also all different fitness levels. You can take your dogs out for walking. They actually even have availability for horseback riding. So some of the trail is available for horseback riding. I can see here with the kiddos with their bikes and cycling. Also, they do have rollerblading and skating here. Also, you got some really nice, beautiful views here of the Silver Comet Trail that you can see. Here's a really nice one that you can see when you're on the trail. Got some really great scenic views here on this park and also in this trail here. Here in Dallas. And the last one I'd like to show you, let me zoom out here, is the Orphan Brigade Battlefield Trailhead. And this is really a notable project. It actually is also another great trail. It's actually 2.5 miles of paved trailing that people can use. As you can see here, got a really nice bridge. I think this is like a 210-foot bridge overlooking some natural wetlands. And also it does have a 4-acre lake here. So this is another great trail. It's also a park that allows people to really enjoy themselves. And with these different parks and trails being interconnected, it's really going to be a great feature that the residents that live here in Dallas, Georgia will be able to benefit and use, especially for if they do enjoy the outdoor activities that these parks and trails offer. As we shared with you earlier, a lot of people are attracted to Dallas because of the affordability of the housing market here. And we always like to share with you the different type of housing options that you're going to be finding in different suburbs. And here in Dallas, the overall trend is going to be single family homes. There are a couple townhomes, But overall, one of the things that people find out, especially looking at Dallas, is that because you're living in Dallas, you are really going to get much more house for your money. And also the lot sizes are going to be much larger, and also the property taxes are going to be lower compared to some of the surrounding suburbs here, and also compared to the Metro Atlanta area. So that's really attractive to buyers that are looking at Dallas in regards to the housing market. Now, again, just be mindful of, if you're looking and you want to buy a home that is on a larger piece of property, maybe a larger lot, then something you'll be looking at is, a lot of times those homes are going to be a little bit older than the new construction homes, and also they might be in rural parts of Dallas. So if you're okay with that, then you definitely would have a nice variety of homes to look at. But again, they are going to be a little bit older and not as new, but they will have the more mature trees, the more mature neighborhoods that maybe you're looking for with the larger lots. Where with the newer construction communities, and there are several new construction communities here in Dallas, if you are looking for a new construction home, there are several different communities here in Dallas that are selling new construction. But what you have to be aware of is, a lot of those new construction communities, the lots might be on a quarter of an acre. So it's just something that you have to give and take. If you're not really set on having a really large lot or some privacy or those really mature trees and more of those established type of neighborhoods, you're not going to find them in the new construction communities here in Dallas. You would have to look at some of the resale homes here in Dallas that are being sold, and you can definitely find those type of homes on larger lots and more mature and established neighborhoods. So let's look over at my FMS system. Let's click here. Now, I just did do a general search, so I just want to show you some of the different home options that are available here in Dallas. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at this first house here. Okay, now this house is in the Bent Creek community. It's listed for $359,900. This home has a total of 3 full bedrooms, 2 full baths, and it's a little bit over 1,800 square feet. It was built in 2001 and almost has about a half of an acre, plus or minus. This would be an example of a home in a more established neighborhood, a little bit larger lot that would be available here in Dallas. So let's take a look at this home. Nice front porch. You can sit out, enjoy the day, drink a cup of coffee, enjoy a really nice, beautiful day here in Georgia. As you can see here, really nice private lot, nice driveway. The house sits off from the street. It's not right on the street, so it gives you that nice privacy that you're looking for on a property that has a little bit more larger lot. Also, you can see the trees are a little bit more mature and established. So I'm just clicking through so you can see nice wood floors, nice open floor plan here. You can see the family room area here, the front door. Also just trying to click over here so we can see some other pictures. Here's the dining room. So here's a nice kitchen here. So a really nice, beautiful home. And sometimes that's what we do see with older homes. If you are looking for those more established neighborhoods or homes on larger lots that are built a little bit later. This one's built in 2001. So this house here is 24 years old. As you saw there in the pictures, there are going to be some updating that you might have to do unless somebody has fully renovated the house, which some of the homes here in Dallas, they are renovating, but you will find a lot of times that the older homes, just like this one's a perfect example, that you might have to do some updating if you want to update the kitchen and the bathroom. That's just something to be aware of here in Dallas. So let's go back here to the map. Let's take a look here. Okay, this house is located in the Macklin Township community. It actually is listed for $350,000. It has a total of 4 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, and a half bathroom. Has a little bit over 2,400 square feet. This one is built in 2019. So let's take a look at this one. This lot is a little bit smaller than the previous house that we just looked at. We got some nice privacy, nice front door. This one has really some nice wood floors, nice open floor plan. You can see here, nice kitchen. Looks like that kitchen has some granite countertops, nice dining room area. So as you can see here, this house is Much more updated than the previous one that we looked at. Nice cabinets, stainless steel appliances. So this is a house that you could purchase a little bit newer. Again, this was built in 2019. That's available here in Dallas. So let's go here to my results. Let's take a look here. I got one other house I want to show you. And this is one of the new construction communities here in Dallas. The community is called Sage Woods. It is listed for $405,990. It actually has a total of 3 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, and a half bath. Has a little bit over 2,200 square feet. And again, it was built in 2024. As you can see here, it has a 1/4 of an acre. So in the new construction communities, it's going to be a much smaller lot. This house here is only showing the front of this community. But I just want to show you one of the new construction communities and houses here in Dallas. As I shared with you, there are several different new construction communities here in Dallas if you are looking for new construction, or also if you are looking for a resale home because you're looking for a larger lot, a little bit more mature trees, established neighborhood. You have plenty of options here in Dallas. Also, we always like to share with our buyers, if you are considering purchasing a home because it is in a certain school district here in Dallas, we always recommend you take a look at schooldigger.com or one of those websites. Check out any ratings of any schools before you make a determination on purchasing a home based on that school district.
Thank you for watching our video about Dallas, Georgia. Whether you're looking to move here in 5 days, 9 months, or you're just exploring the idea, my team and I are here to help you every step of the way. So whenever you're ready, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All our contact information is right here on the screen. If you look down in the description below, there is a link to our Zoom calendar if you'd like to schedule a Zoom call with us. Make sure you check out our playlist. We have other great videos just like this one with great content about living in Dallas or one of the surrounding suburbs. And until next time, as we always say in our channel, North Georgia Life, we make the world a better place, one person, one family, one investor at a time through the power of real estate.